working at the Ethiopian Fellowship in King's Cross, and
there's this fellow sitting down.
I could tell by looking at him he was a homeless man. He had his bags with him. He was kind of dirty and you know, scruffy, and in fact he even told me he lived on the streets.
My mom goes over there and starts talking to him.
As I was talking with him, I didn't get very far in the conversation. I believe he realized that he was, you know, in a church.
And he's saying, like, I can't find Jesus. I've tried, I can't find Jesus.
He said, I've been in churches, and I've been in chapels, and I've been in the United States, and I've been in the United Kingdom.
And he just can't find Jesus. He's tried praying, he's tried communicating and everything, but he just couldn't find him.
And he said he had spent like 20 years in prison, and he was living on the streets, and that he had searched and he cannot find Jesus.
Well, my mom goes, well, has it been the desire of your heart? When you pray to him, are you really praying with a desire to really know him?
I told him, you know, it has to be the desire of your heart. And if it were, you know, to repeat the words after me, and he repeated those words, and it was just the sweetest thing I'd ever heard.
So he accepted Christ there, and it was just an amazing experience.
He just kept saying, "Thank you, thank you." No one, you know, no one has ever told me this before. Thank you.
After that, though, he goes, "You see this?" There was a tear in his eye. He goes, I have been shot, I've been stabbed, I've been beaten almost to death. Never cried. What I just did here brought a tear to my eye.
He just kept saying over and over, I never cried. You see this? I never cry. I'm a hard man. I live on the streets. I have to fight for what, you know, I get. And you don't know what goes on in the street. And, you know, it's just really hard for anything to affect me this way.
It's nothing that I've ever felt before in my life, he said. And it just shows you the power of God at work.
So my daughter, who, you know, worked from the United States, she gave him her Bible, and he was very grateful for them. In fact, someone walked by the table and just put their hand on the table, and he grabbed that Bible like the person was getting ready to steal it from him or something, and, you know, held it up against his chest, and he promised us, he said, I will read this every day. And as we gave that to him, we hope that he will read it, and it will be a reminder to him of his commitment to the Lord Jesus Christ.